The sun rose over the Pacific on June 4th, 1942. But for the men aboard the USS Enterprise, Hornet, and Yorktown, this was no ordinary morning. Thousands of miles from home, they faced an impossible challenge, stopping the seemingly unstoppable Japanese fleet. Just 6 months after Pearl Harbor, Japan was on the move, its navy undefeated. Their next target? Midway Atoll, a tiny island in the middle of the Pacific. If Midway fell, Hawaii would be next, and possibly the U.S. West Coast. The stakes? Everything. But the Americans had a secret weapon: intelligence. Navy codebreakers had cracked Japan's encrypted messages. They knew exactly when and where the attack would come. Admiral Chester Nimitz devised a daring plan: an ambush. Instead of waiting to be attacked, the U.S. carriers would strike first. As dawn broke, 108 American bombers and fighters launched into the sky. They had one mission: destroy the 4 Japanese aircraft carriers before they could strike Midway. But the first waves of American torpedo bombers were slaughtered. Not a single torpedo hit. It was a massacre. Dozens of planes lost, crews never to return. Then, in a twist of fate, the tide turned. As Japanese planes were refueling and rearming for another strike, a group of dive bombers from the Enterprise and Yorktown spotted their fleet. With the sun at their backs, they dived. In a span of 5 minutes, the war changed forever. Explosions ripped through the decks of Akagi, Kaga, and Soryu, 3 of Japan's carriers. Flames engulfed their planes and munitions, turning them into floating infernos. Hours later, the 4th carrier, Hiryu, was destroyed. Japan's naval power was shattered. Its dream of dominating the Pacific died at Midway. America had won, but at a cost. Hundreds of brave men paid the ultimate price. Yet their sacrifice ensured that the United States would never again fight on the defensive. Midway was more than just a battle. It was the moment America turned the tide of war.